Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, I actually stayed late last night and was working on the Fiesta to try and sort out this water pump issue. I'll show you what I've done and then we'll go from there. If this does not work, then I'm gonna have to completely change the whole thing. This is a new Dayco timing belt and water pump setup. And I know a lot of people in the message were saying always use original. Dayco is an original belt from factory. The factory manufacturer, the car manufacturer, sorry, gets their name stamped on the belts that are made by Dayco. Dayco makes these belts from scratch, from brand new. They make them, but they get in the Dayco factory. They stamp the car manufacturer's name on there. I've been told by the Ford main dealer. He's a rep for Ford with all the parts, and he's guaranteed me that it would be a Dayco. So me putting another Dayco in it shouldn't change anything, but it clearly is. There is some sort of issue there somewhere. So let me get you over there. I'll show you what I've done, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this works. If not, it's changed the whole system. So let's do this. Right, okay. So guys, as you can see, I stayed late. I stripped it all down again. Timed up the engine, got it all lined up, and yeah, we're back where we was. I've actually changed the metal gasket for the original metal gasket to see if that was the problem, if that is the issue. I have used a bit of sealant, but not too much. But I just wanted to wipe some sealant around it to sort of help it. Yeah, and I set this last night. So hopefully that is it. So all I can do now is put it all back together, and hopefully that is, solved the issue. But yeah, it's just an absolute nightmare. What I might do is I might just put the expansion tank back in place, fill up the system, and just see if it starts to leak. But I did that yesterday, and it wasn't. And it wasn't until I started to run the engine to circulate it that it started to drip. And then, of course, because it's all back together, I couldn't see it because it's all back together. You know, when you're looking like this, you can see it. You can see if it's coming out or not. Yeah, so frustrating. Really, really frustrating. But I'll get there, guys. Don't worry. We will do this today, no matter what. So I'll set you up. Let's get all this back together. And let's see if finally this time, the third time of doing this, has it done it? Yeah, I hope so. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Right, okay. Guys, let me just show you what I've been up to. I'm so paranoid. I'm checking this every other couple of minutes. I'm checking to make sure that it's not leaking, and it's not. It's, yeah. So that's good. So far, so good. But we did get to this stage before and it started to leak, so I don't, I'm not sort of trusting it too much, but we've just got to, you know, move forward with it, and then just trust that it's going to be okay. And then, yeah, we'll see what it's like. But so far, nothing, not a drip. So, yeah, looks like it is held and it's holding well. So that's good news. So far, so good. It's so frustrating though, isn't it? That little tiny, like a little tiny drip, and it's just seeping out a little bit, and it's just so annoying. But I think we've turned the corner. We are getting here now. So let's carry on, boxing it back up, putting it back together, and yeah, just fingers crossed it's okay. If it's not, you know what's going to happen. We're going to strip it down again. Don't matter how many times it takes. It's got to get done right, and it can't leak, can it? It's as simple as that. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So far, so good. No leaks. It is great. Very, very nice to see after all that palaver. It's not leaking. So, oh God, that was a absolute nightmare, but it looks like it is running well with no leaks. So, yeah. Oh God. Thank God for that. Honestly, it was just becoming an absolute nightmare, wasn't it, this one? But you have to persist. You will get there in the end. It's just going through the motions and get it done, you know. It's taken a bit more time, a lot more time than it should have done. But, yeah, at the end of the day, you have to get it done right. So, right, well, let's get it up to temperature. Put the headlight back in place, put all the wheel back on, put everything else back on. This got underneath trim to put back on as well, underneath there. I left that off because I wanted to just check to make sure. So I keep checking every 5 minutes to see if it's leaking, but it's not. It really is just stopped. Absolute stopped. So that is great news, guys. So yeah, let's get this finished for him, and then let's see what else we can get done today. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, finally, we're there. No more leaks. Yeah, and it's up to temperature. It's kind of just below it. So I'm going to top it up a little bit more. Just make sure it's getting hot, which it is. Nice hot on the pipes there, both sides. And we're getting nice hot air on the inside. The final sort of stage to this really is taking it for a little test drive. Of course, it's hot in here now. I might stand here for a minute because it's freezing still in the lockup. But finally, guys, I think I've done it. It's just taken so long, but it is what it is. You just have to deal with it, move on. And yeah, it's just another little learning curve. I've done plenty of these, absolute loads of these, and it's only ever leaked on me once before, and this is the second time now. So yeah, I think I've had it on another car as well. What did I have it on before? I had it on something else, not a Ford, it was something else. Was it a Vauxhall? I can't remember if it was a Vauxhall or was it a Fiat. Might have been a Fiat 500, I can't remember, but you know, it happens at the end of the day. That's what it, you know, it does happen. So, but yeah, it's too hot in here now. Right, guys, I am going to take this for a test drive. That's the final part. Make sure it's all good. And then when I come back, we are going to have a little go on the Mercedes B180. Do you know the glow plug and the engine management light problem with that car? I have got a part for that car now, and we're going to have a look at it and see if it's going to sort it out. But I don't know how long it's going to take me, but we'll just see how it goes. So let's get this over quick for a test drive, and then I'm going to swap it for the Mercedes. So bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, guys, I've just taken the Fiesta for its test drive. Absolutely spot on. No problems with that car now. We can draw a line underneath it and move on to something else for this afternoon, which is going to be this. Now, with this one, we've got the glow plug light on and the engine management light on. I've scanned it, and it's saying the glow plug relay. And I've watched some videos, and it's all pointing to the same thing, which is the heater glow plug relay, which is this thing here. So I've managed to get another one. Tried to get a new one through Mercedes, but they're on back order. So even if I spent, I think they wanted 155 quid or 165 quid for one of these new. But I could pay for it, but they can't tell me when I can get it. Could be a couple of days, could be a couple of weeks, could be a couple of months, could be a year. They could not tell me when. So that's not good. So I had to go down the route of getting a second-hand one from the breakers, and we'll just see what happens. You know, you never know, this might be faulty as well. So, but there may be some glow plugs that are broke, that are not working. But I thought I've watched a load of videos on YouTube and forums, and they're all saying the same thing. Those two lights, when they stay on, it's this. So, and it's that this thing here is buried right down there. So we're going to have to strip all this front end off to get down there to get to this. So, you know, I think it's definitely worth a go, innit? Let's swap this over. Let's see if we can get to it now. And yeah, fingers crossed this little box sorts the problem out. So I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay. Well, guys, as you can see, another car in a few pieces. So, yeah, it was buried right down there. The glow plug relay, and that's really what everyone is pointing to, is this little box. That's the problem. You can see the glow plugs just through there. There's one there. There's one there. So the glow plugs are just here. A little bit of a pain to get to, I've got to be honest, and to remove. So I'm hoping it's not going to be that. I'm hoping it's just going to be this. But I've got the wrong one. Look at the size of this compared to the one I need. So, yeah, is what it is. My fault. It's because I looked through and saw the pattern. You see that pattern there? And I just found one on eBay and I thought, oh, well, that's it then, isn't it? Going to be 25 quid. So I was actually, I've actually got the wrong one. But at least we've got the old one off. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to order the correct one and hopefully we can get it pretty quick. And yeah, it's not too bad of a job to get to, I've got to be honest. And it shouldn't be that bad just to replace it and put it all back together. And we'll see if that will fix it. If not, we'll go down the route of the glow plugs. I'll leave it open on the top so it's easy to get to. But wrong one. It is what it is. So I'm going to get off, order the right one, guys. It is Friday. Hopefully it'll be with us pretty quick, but I'm going to have to leave it there. There's nothing else I'm going to be able to do on this car for the moment. And it is going to be the end of today's video. We did sort out the Fiesta, thank God. So that's all done. And we have got to the relay, which is that there. So, yeah, it is what it is. It is a Friday. Have a great weekend, guys. Don't forget, drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you Monday in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care.